Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're doing a keto recipe that is kind of gonna usher us into fall. It's gonna make us feel like it's cooling off, at least in Texas, when today's high is 97. But it's gonna feel like fall. Wanna know what it is? Stay tuned. So you probably already know because it's in the description. But stay tuned anyway, and let's do this. So it's September and we're starting to think all things pumpkin and maple and praline and baking and all that kind of stuff. And I have a recipe and you can make this, if you're not keto, make it this way. These are ridiculously good. If you like praline pecans, you must have this in your repertoire over the next holiday season. It is so good. Go to Costco and get praline pecans in the big jug. And then all you do is take the Nestle Toll House cookie dough recipe, but don't put in the chocolate chips. Instead, chop up these praline pecans into bite-sized pieces and throw that into the dough at the end. Stir it in at the end just like you would with chocolate chips and bake them. You're welcome. I'm just saying. But since I'm following a keto diet, I wanted to try and replicate that as closely as I could without the flour and sugar and all of that. And, you know, because they're dear to my heart. So this is what I have come up with. And I'm going to take you into my kitchen and show you how to do it. Take a look. Okay, I'm taking Choc Zero syrup because it's the thickest one I can find, and coating some pecans in that, throwing it on a sheet pan and baking it at 300 for 10 to 15 minutes. Just watch that because you do not want it to burn. Almond flour, oat fiber, lupin flour, coconut flour, xanthin gum, beef gelatin, salt, baking soda. It's all dumped in here and mixed. These have cooled off. In here is a stick of softened butter, a sucron gold sweetener, and a half a teaspoon of molasses. I'm creaming this for 10 minutes and scraping down the sides every few minutes. Then we're going to add an egg and vanilla. Okay, I've mixed the butter in with the flours, just with this spatula. Now I'm going to mix in some of these nuts. Okay, it's mixed in. And put them on the baking sheet and bake. Okay, so we're going to press these down. They will spread out a little bit, but if you just shape them like this, they'll be nice and evenly cooked. And then in the oven at 350 for 9 to 11 minutes, depending on your oven. Baked for 11 minutes at 350. Now we will cool them and try them. Okay, so if you are using any kind of erythritol blend and you are familiar with a low-carb keto diet, you will know it has that cooling effect that hits you at the end of everything that you eat, pretty much, unless it's like ice cream or something like that where it's already cold. It's really hard to avoid that kind of feeling. So I am gonna tweak this and work with this and see if I can't find a way to diminish some of that cooling effect by, you know, turning into a chemist in my kitchen. And if that happens, and I can do that, I will update with another video. However, you can diminish this by popping this into the microwave for 10 to 15 seconds. After it's cooled, obviously, you'll pop it back into the microwave for 10 to 15 seconds and warm it up a bit. And the heating up of it tends to diminish some of that erythritol cooling effect. Or, you know, once they are cool enough to pick up out of the oven, eat them then because they're already warm. But when you pull these out and you go to move them, they look like they're not done, and just leave them there for a minute, because you will destroy them trying to get them off with the spatula onto a cooling rack, because they've got to set up a little bit. So just leave them there on your silicone mat or your parchment paper or whatever for a few minutes to kind of set up to where they can be moved. But they are crispy on the outside and soft on the inside, and they have the best maple pecan flavor. They're buttery. Honestly, the only thing I don't love about this is the cooling effect from the erythritol. So I'm gonna work on that, but it's keto life, so what are you gonna do? But if you like pecans and you like maple, you should make these, because like fall. I'm gonna go in the pool now. Okay, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anybody else that you think might want to try this recipe. Also, if I have earned a subscription, please hit that subscribe button and then hit the bell so that you are notified of every video I post, which happens every Tuesday and Thursday. And until next time, stay inspired, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.